afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a 2009-2010 Freedom Elite by Thor. This is a model number 21C. Only 24 foot long, bumper to bumper. This little motorhome's only got 64,000 miles. 4 kW generator. Very, very nice. This was a trade-in on a Class A. And we're trying to dodge the rain here, folks. So let me go through the outside real quick. It's got an Awning 4 kW Onan generator. Big outside compartment for storage, which I've got pictures of in the ad. Outside looks good for the year model. A little bit of cracking right there on the rear stripe, which is nothing unusual for a 7-8-year-old motorhome. Got the 6.8 liter Triton V-10, 305 horsepower. Plenty of power to move this little motorhome, folks. It can tow 5,000 pounds, and it'll tow more than that if you put a bigger hitch on it. Even has the front hitch for launching a boat if you wanted to. And folks, this thing's only 24 foot long, very, very small for a motorhome. I mean, this is only about 3 foot longer than your average F-150 four-door pickup truck. So this is a breeze to drive and park. And the Freedom Elite, built by Thor, one of the largest manufacturers in the world. Let's take a look inside before we get soaked out here, folks. Alrighty. Tires look good on it. You step inside, there's no smoke or pet odors. It's going to include a major systems check by our certified RV techs that will be completed after purchase, and a 90-day nationwide limited warranty as well. Oh, that air feels cold after being out there in that rain. Folks, this is a 2009. The reason I say 2009-2010 is very simple. And for those of you who watch my videos, you know where I'm going with this. This is a very, very common problem, especially with Class C motorhomes. What it is Thor they always buy all their Class C chassis from Ford or GM the year before they actually build the motorhome. So they bought the chassis in 2009. The VIN number shows it to be a 2009 Ford Cutaway chassis. But they didn't build the motorhome and sell it until 2010. So it was purchased new as a 2010 Freedom Elite. Folks, in 2009, they didn't even have the Freedom Elites. They didn't start building those until 2010 year models. And what happened is the previous owner mistakenly, or the state does this automatically, you have to catch it to get it corrected before it's sent through. But what it is, the state doesn't recognize the motorhome VIN number, so they go by the chassis VIN number. The chassis VIN number shows a 2009 Ford Cutaway van, where the motorhome serial number shows it to be a 2010 Freedom Express. So as a licensed bonded dealer, I have to sell this thing as what's on the title, which is a 2009 Ford Cutaway van. Now, you may or may not be able to get that corrected at your state's DMV office. It just depends on your state's rules and regulations. And, you know, a 2009 or 2010, either one, it probably wouldn't make much difference in the value. So it's really, most of you would never even have that corrected. But this unit was never even built, wasn't even available to the general public until the 2010 year model. And it is starting to rain now. So anyway, I am selling it as an 09, but it is a 2010. It was built in 2010, sold new as a 2010, and you may be able to get that corrected, or you may not be able to, or if you're like me, you really don't care. It's a nice motorhome either way, regardless of the year model. But this is a nice, clean unit. Got a great floor plan for a small RV. Most 24-foot motorhomes don't have a stationary bed in the back. This one's got an actual queen bed in the back and a rear corner bathroom. Nice open floor plan. This is not much bigger than a Class B camper van. You got a queen bed in the Cabover. Your front cab has got ice cold air. It's got CD stereo, tilt, cruise, power windows, power locks. You've got a, well, they call it leather, more like leather, but table booth, makes a bed. And the only carpet in here is in your cab, so very easy to clean and keep clean. Kitchen looks great. Residential style faucet with a sprayer. Stainless steel sink. Stovetop and oven that doesn't look like it's ever been used. You got a microwave. Got a big Norcold refrigerator freezer. Big closet. Nice bathroom. I mean, this is an ideal size, folks, for those little weekend getaways, day trips. And you're going to love these small RVs, folks. They're harder and harder to find used small motorhomes, and I actually got a couple of them, and that's very, very unusual because these are normally the first ones to sell. But you walk up here, you have a little step up, and there's your queen bed. You've got a rear bathroom, RV toilet, big stand-up shower. You can look around the skylight. No water stains, no water damage, none of that stuff. It's a nice little motorhome. It's easy to drive, easy to park. This is something a teenage driver can drive. Or if you're an RV veteran, if you're 80, 90 years old, if you can drive a full-size truck, you can drive this motorhome without any problem. Parking it and everything. The cab's got ice-cold roof air, which the advantage of one of these small ones versus a big motorhome is that you don't have to have the generator and the roof air on to cool this motorhome. That dash air will cool about 75% of this motorhome while you're driving down the road. So unless you've got somebody trying to sleep in the back and it's 100 degrees outside, very rarely are you going to have to run your generator and your roof air, versus the Class A's and the bigger Class C's where 90% of the time you're driving it down the road, you're going to run your generator. That's what they're designed for. So that is one advantage of these little small ones. They get better fuel mileage. You don't have to run the generator as much. And they're just so simple and easy to use. And that's what I like about this particular one, is the simplicity. There's no slide outs, no jacks. You just drive it, you get to where you're going to go, you get out, you plug it into power, plug it into water and your sewer hose, and you're camping. It's for a first-time RVer that's intimidated by all the stuff you have to do on those big Class A's and the bigger Class C's to use it. This one right here is so simple to use, folks. From the time you park at the campground, at the campsite, in 5 minutes you're set up and you're camping. I mean, it's just so easy and simple that, well, even a caveman can do it. Like the old Geico commercials used to say. But that's one thing I do like about these small ones. Plus, they're so easy to drive and use, folks. You know, you don't have to take this thing out on a 6-month trip. I mean, if you just want something to take the kids to the lake for the weekend, it can sleep up to 6 people. If you just want something to take the family reunions, to take tailgating for football games, to take to sporting events, kids do softball, have this thing parked out in the parking lot with the generator running, have a nice place to take a break at the softball tournaments, cool off, have something cold to drink, fix you something hot to eat. I mean, there's just so many advantages, plus having a bathroom. There's just so many advantages to a small motorhome like this. So, I mean, it's not just for going out and spending a week or two in Florida or at the beach. I mean, this is something you can take fishing, you can go to events, you can go to craft shows, flea markets. I mean, you can drive this for a vehicle on the weekends and just go see the area, see the country. I mean, you can take a cross-country trip with it for 2 people and be fairly comfortable. And it's something that you can drive for several hours without getting fatigued, unlike a big motorhome or a big bus, and more. Got ice-cold ducted air. The furnace works great. The water heaters work great. We're going to make sure all that stuff works like it's supposed to. We're going to check the awning. We're going to check all your plumbing, your electrical, the running, the driving of it. We're going to check everything on it, folks, that needs to be checked. All the major systems that matter, we're going to check it, make sure they work. If they don't work, we're going to fix them before you pick it up. Now, folks, we do not check these units out until we sell them. This allows us to keep our overhead down, which in turn keeps our costs down and allows us to sell a motorhome like this for $29,900. Includes the warranty, where other dealers you have to pay thousands of dollars extra for a warranty. It's included with this one. Other dealers are going to charge you thousands of dollars in dock fees, prep fees, tag and title fees, processing fees, freight fees, and all that other stuff, folks. At Parkway RV Center, $29,900 is out the door price, plus sales tax. If you're a Georgia resident, all out-of-state residents will pay sales tax when they tag and title this motorhome in their home state or the local DMV office includes a complete walkthrough by the RV tech that checked it out, and includes 45-day temporary tags, starter kit, instructional DVDs, and more for $29.9 out the door. No extra fees, no games, no gimmicks. It's a haggle-free price with the services I provide. Now, what I want you to do before you bid on eBay or buy this unit on any of the 20-plus different websites that I advertise on, what I want you to do is pick up a phone, give us a call. First, make sure it's still available. Ask my non-commissioned sales department to send you a list of what we check out and repair if needed for the price you pay, and for the current lead time on a Class C checkout, which shouldn't be too bad right now. There's not much on these things to check, and these people were just using it, so I seriously doubt we're going to find much, if anything, wrong with it. But we will check it and make sure. Now, we have another option for you too. And the second option to buy, because I know a lot of you grew up like I did, always negotiating, trying to get a better deal. Most people are fine with the services we provide, but if you do want to negotiate, folks, we will sell the unit as is. No checkout, no warranty, no inspection, no walkthrough. We'll give you a starter kit and a temporary tag, and we will allow you to plug the unit up or run the generator, and you can see for yourself what works and what doesn't before you make the decision. Hey, do I want them to inspect it, put a warranty on it, or do I just want to take the good with the bad and take it like it is? And if you want to do that option, folks, if you want to take it as is, and we will still plug it into power or crank the generator up so you can go through it yourself, but I can't repair anything at that, we will discount the price for what it costs us to inspect this RV and what it costs us to pay for the warranty, which is several $100s a piece. So we can save you money that way, but either way you go, whether you take it as is or you take it inspected and ready to go, you're going to get a heck of a deal, folks. This is only $29.9. Get online and look at these little small motorhomes. You're going to see there's few and far between as far as these motorhomes are concerned when they're under 25 feet. And this is a bargain for this year model. And whether you look it up as an 09 or 2010, this thing's still a deal. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Now, folks, we do take email, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. We've been in business 49 years. We're a third generation, family-owned and operated used RV dealership. As a matter of fact, we are one of the largest, oldest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in business today in the entire United States. We've got over 170 used RVs in stock, which is more than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us. That's pretty huge by itself right there, but when you add that to the lowest prices on the internet that we have, you're going to see this is why we sell almost 600 RVs a year, folks. We don't play around. We don't nickel and dime you to death. We don't play games. We don't have gimmicks. We don't use commissioned salespeople. There's no sales pressure, folks. I don't have to pay, or you don't have to pay a salesperson, I should say, 25% commission rate just to talk you into buying an RV. My RVs sell themselves, folks. I mean, basically all my non-commissioned salespeople do is take your information and work out what day you want to pick it up and pay for it. I mean, that's it. You know, these commissioned salespeople you go to at most other lots use, folks, they cost you more money because instead of getting paid by the hour, getting paid a salary, they get paid 25% of the gross profit. That means the dealer has to mark their unit up an additional 25% to cover commission. That means you have to pay an extra 25% to cover their commission rate. Just doesn't make sense, but everybody does it, folks. 49 plus years in business. We've always used non-commissioned salespeople. That's the way our customers like it. That's the way our salespeople like it, and makes it a whole lot easier. Now, being me paying them the way we do, we can't afford to keep 30 or 40 salespeople on staff like most lots our size have, since they get paid by the hour. So I only have 4 salespeople. And here's how we operate, folks. Appointments are not required. They're not mandatory, but they are recommended. You know, if you just want to come look at over 170 RVs, you're certainly welcome to come here anytime while we're open. We're open Monday through Saturday. You can come look without a salesperson escorting you. You can look around. And if you have any questions, you can come inside the showroom, have a seat. And, you know, my guys, there may be somebody available as soon as you walk in. They may be out on an appointment with a customer, and they, you know, they're not going to, when a customer makes an appointment, they're not going to leave them to go talk to a standby. They're going to talk to you after they get done with their appointment. So you may have to wait a few minutes. You may get waited on right away, or you may have to wait longer than a few minutes. It's kind of like going to a doctor's office without an appointment. They can usually fit you in, but you may have to stand by and wait for a while. So you're welcome to come out and look all you want, look at everything on the lot if you want to, and come inside if you see one you want to buy or one you have any questions about, and one of them will help you as soon as they can get freed up from a sales call or an appointment with another customer. Now, if you want to come look at this particular one, this particular RV, if you will give us a minimum 24 hours notice and set an appointment with the non-commissioned salespeople that you talk to, they'll have the unit plugged up or have the generator running and the air on so you can see everything work on it, or make up your decision, or you can make the decision, I should say, whether you want to buy it as is or take it with the inspection and the warranty. But folks, please, if you make an appointment for 3:15, don't show up at 4:30, because these guys, they have several appointments a day. Treat it like you would a dentist or doctor's or a lawyer's appointment, and be there and be here on time. If you're going to be more than 10 minutes early or 10 minutes late, please call. You may have to reschedule. If you want to fly in, look at our inventory, or fly in, pick up an RV and take it home with you, call ahead, work out the deal with the salesperson. We will pick you up for free during business hours at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport. We have several sets of customers flying every week, and we'll take care of you folks. Either way you go, folks, we're going to save you a lot of money. We've been doing this for 49 years. Not much we haven't seen. We take trade-ins. We do have financing available with approved credit and minimum 10% down, of course. You can apply for credit right from our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. You can go to our website, look at our inventory, and you can email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Now, folks, obviously, we sell almost 600 RVs a year with 4 salespeople. They don't have a lot of time to sit behind a computer. They're on the lot on appointments, or they're on the phone with sales calls. You know, you're certainly more than welcome to email us. Keep in mind, it may take up to 24 hours or longer to get a response to that email, because like I said, my guys are busy from the time they get here to the time they leave. A lot of days they can't even eat lunch. So if you want a faster response, it's old-fashioned, but it really works good, and that's pick up a phone and call us. 706-965-7929. After hours, you can call our after-hour sales number, 423-605-6747. Now, keep in mind, we are on Eastern Time. So just because it's 6 or 7 o'clock where you live doesn't mean it's 6 or 7 o'clock here. You know, if you live in the West Coast, folks, you know, you're 3 hours behind us. So if it's late at night, he's not going to answer his cell phone. You'd have to call back in the morning at the office number. But keep in mind the time difference. Anyway, give us a call. Drop us an email. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Of course, YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I post videos pretty much every day, and you never know what you're going to see from one day to the next on our website and on my YouTube channel. I've also got my own Facebook page if you want to look it up, Big Bo Adams on Facebook. And send us a friend request, and you know, I post different things on Facebook, tips, videos, you know, a little bit of everything on there. Give us a call, folks. Drop us an email. I really look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Thank you for watching.